What is up, beautiful people of Jeffrey Gamer? Today I just wanted to do a quick little episode just showcasing some of the vehicles. Not many. I got maybe 4 or 5 vehicles that I installed into the game with different sounds on some of them. Some sounds you might have heard already, but I've had a few people want to see each car and each sound that I have done. So we will do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the links in the description of where I got the sounds of the cars. I might. Or if there's a specific one you would like to see, let me know in the description. I can always send you the link in the description. But as you can see, the first car I want to show you, I believe this is a 1972 Chevelle. Cowl inducted. This thing's got the hood pins. This is a replacement car, which means this took over for the Sabre GT. So you could see this car kind of rolling through the streets of Los Santos. Now mine has been lowered in that through Simple Trainer. You could always take these cars into Simple Trainer, change the colors, the wheels. These wheels you can't change because they are Pro Street. They are drag wheels. As you can see, it's got the big fat tires in the back and the little skinny minis up front. But this car is, man, it sounds like a beast. Now this car has a sound mod added to it. So if you were to download this vehicle, this isn't the sound that you're going to hear, won't be the one that comes with it. It replaces the Sabre GT. So however the Sabre GT sounds, it'll sound like that and not like this one. So let's hop in it so you can hear this beast, man. Listen to this thing start up. And it's got that nice cammed sound to it, you know. This car is also supercharged, so it does have the supercharged whine to it. And we're just gonna This thing's fast, man, and it sounds nasty. Another good thing about this car, as you all know, a lot of these vehicles, they get the, you know, you can put them up in the air. You can put the whole front end up in the air. It's a little funky. You can add wheelie bars to this through Simple Trainer. Supercharger sound was insane. So this is your Chevelle. This is your Chevelle with the supercharged V8. It's got the weld wheels. This thing's pretty badass. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pull out the next vehicle. Alright, so here we have the 2017 Lamborghini Reventon. I know this vehicle was made by SCRAT, capital SCRAT, and now this car I have equipped with the Urus. I looked at the Reventon sound. It was okay. But then I went to the Urus, which is the Lamborghini SUV, and it's got a nice crackling, popping sound when you rev it and when you're taking off with it. So I went with that one. As you can see, I also have installed. I can't seem to get my. Maybe I can change my view and look down there. The Volk wheels. I also installed a JDM Rim Pack and an Urban Rim Pack, so you can get the big 26-inch chrome colorful wheels, or you can get the nice tuner wheels like you see here with and you're able to change the color of the lug nuts and little accent colors on the rims. As you can see, I got the color matched on the rims to go with the lime green. And so I also have a turbo mod installed in this car, which has a different, there's like 14 different turbo mods that you can choose from. Those are Better Turbo Sounds by Hippy. Now, the turbo mod, I have linked up to the video where I have the red Lambo, that little promo video I made with the red Lambo. But did you, I'm not sure, I don't know if you guys heard this when I started this thing up, I might have been talking. So let's hear this thing when we start it up. So you see it's got that nice popping sound. You hear that nice blow off valve in there. So let's see how this one sounds on. And of course, this car has the working wings, the working movable spoiler. This thing is pretty fucking sick, man. Love it. So that's my Lamborghini. But do you see what I mean by that popping sound that you hear in that exhaust? Oh, sounds so good. Okay, so on to the next car. Alright, so here we have the Honda Civic, the 93 Honda Civic. And this thing is totally riced out, as they would say. Now, you can mod this car through Simple Trainer, but I mean, the way you see it now is the way it comes, aside from changing the color on it. So what I can do is, and I don't have a sound. This is just going to be a car showcase, and maybe I can let me go into Simple Trainer here. Let me go down to vehicle options, vehicle mod menu. Now here, if I'm in the sport type, now if I go through, it's going to go through all the sport wheels, and then as you'll see, it's going to, once I get through all those, it's going to go, I think it starts, yeah, it starts right here. So it's going to start with these wheels, and from 51 to 176 are all custom wheels that I got out of the JDM wheel pack. So I mean, it's got the Rays, Enkai, Work, Tanabe. I mean, it's got a lot, man. And I mean, there's all different kinds that you can put on here. And like I said, they're all completely customizable. Now, some you will get, you know what, these are the wheels that are out of the Urban Wheel Pack. Now, the thing with the Urban Wheel Pack, it's got nice big lips on them, but the brake calipers kind of poke through some of those. See how the brake calipers poke through like that? So, not sure how I feel about that, but I like how big they look under there. Oh man, I didn't know I had that. Oh god, I hate that fad. And then you got wheels like this where the rubber is chrome. I don't know what happened there, but that is not pretty. So yeah, and then you can go and you can change the color. Now this car, like I said, this particular vehicle doesn't have you know, it doesn't have a different exhaust sound or a, you know, a car sound. For some reason the headlights it's non-ELS, and for some reason the front markers are lit up like that, which isn't a big deal. You know, you throw on your headlights, and if it's at nighttime, it's not a big deal. But it's a cool little car. Cool little Honda. Now, I am not sure. This car, by the way, replaces the Premier. And the Lambo that I just showed you, that replaces the Vaca. All these vehicles I'm showing you are replacement vehicles, okay? So these are cars that you will see out in the Los Santos world. And since we're on the topic of tuner, maybe I'll pull out the Evo. The Evo is quite a popular one. So let's go ahead and get that pulled out. Alright, so here's the Evo. And it's a wide body Evo. It's got the Toyo tubbers. Now, the way you see this car is the way it comes. Now, as you spawn it, this takes over for the Sultan, by the way. As you spawn it, sometimes you'll get a different spoiler. Sometimes it'll have no spoiler. Sometimes it'll have the factory spoiler that comes with it. And you just keep spawning the vehicle until you find the one that you want. This one so happened to come with this dual stage carbon fiber spoiler. This is the clinched edition Evo. And my buddy has an Evo. Well, I know a couple of guys with Evos, and the turbo mod that I installed onto this was the Gretty. Was it the Gretty turbo blow-off valve? It sounds very true to the 4G63, you know, factory blow-off valve in that. So the only thing I don't have for this vehicle is the engine sound, the exhaust, which I can't find anywhere out there. If anybody knows where to get a 4G63 or, you know, an exhaust sound that sounds like a Lancer Evolution, let me know, because I would love to put it on this car. So for right now, it's got the Sultan engine exhaust sound, but it's got the upgraded turbo sound, which I will show you right now. Get away from that cop there. But this thing's pretty sick, man. I mean, this thing's pretty sick. Oh, that turbo sounds so good. As you can see the engine through there. It's got the cross brace members. And you got your intercooler showing there. You got some piping showing in there. I mean, this car was very well put together by the creator. Not sure who the creator is. Maybe I will put the links to these vehicles, at least the vehicles, so I can give shout outs to, you know, whoever. But yep, there's the Evo. And I think I have just one more that I want to show you, which is one of my favorite ones. So let's go ahead and pull that one out. Alright, and here, in my opinion, is my favorite vehicle that I added on. Now this vehicle has upgraded turbo sound, upgraded exhaust sound, and this one has the V8, what sound was it? I want to say it was the Hellcat. It's not a Hellcat model, but it is my Dodge Charger SRT. It's got the Hemi in it. This thing, in my opinion, sounds like a beast. And the turbo with the exhaust sound, it's just simply amazing. So let's go ahead and let's hop into this thing so you can hear this thing here, man. Check this thing out. Oh my god. Oh, I love that sound. And it's got the forged, and you can change that little red F in the Forgiato wheels. You can change that little red F in the middle of the wheels. My front wheels acting all weird because of my sticky wheels mod. But it's got the Toyo proxies on here. It's got the Brembo brakes. And I mean, this thing is just, man, this thing is just badass. Look at this thing. So let's take a couple of rips down the straightaway with this car here so you can hear this thing. That crackling sound is just amazing. Alright, so here we go. Let's check this out. And I love this car. And it just looks, I mean, this thing looks so fucking sweet, man. I mean, just the way that thing is just rolling like that, just slammed to the ground. And that popping sound. So that's it, guys. I mean, those are the sound mods and the vehicle mods that I have so far. I am working on adding more, only because, you know, it's pretty. Now this vehicle, obviously, as you know, this vehicle replaces the Buffalo. Right now I'm working on a Hellcat version that replaces the Buffalo 2 slot. But if you were, this isn't how the car looks. I modded this car through Simple Trainer. For instance, let me go ahead and vehicle spawn sports. Let me go to, you know what? Maybe this is the Buffalo 2. The Buffalo 1, I'm working. I tried to get the Hellcat in the Buffalo 1, but as you can see, fucking radio. I hate the way the radio turns on like that. As you can see, I don't know. It's got the Hellcat body, but I don't know, the wheels on it and the backlights, something's just not right. I'm thinking it's the vehicle meta file that I did, but that just looks crazy. You know, that chrome, all chromed out wheels like that. So I'm reworking on that. But if you were to see the Buffalo 2 driving around Los Santos, it's just going to be, you know, your basic SRT like that. I like that bronze color. But it will have the sound. So if I'm sitting next to this car at a red light and I'm playing a police officer, you know, this thing will be rumbling like that. And this thing is just, I love this car. So yeah, that's it, guys. If there's any certain one, like I said, I might, I don't know, I might post. It's just a lot of researching because I haven't saved any of the pages where I got these from, but I can look them back up for you guys. You know what? I'll throw them down. I'll throw all the links to the cars I got and to the sounds I got in the description below. I do not have a tutorial on it. Oh, look at, there's an Evo just chilling over there. I did not do a tutorial on this. Yeah, so you can see that Evo doesn't have a spoiler. Like I said, as you spawn the Evo, sometimes it'll have a spoiler, sometimes it won't. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just follow the authors step by step. That they have them in the README files and how to install them. If I get enough of you that want to know how to install it, maybe I'll do a tutorial on it. It's super simple, and once you get the hang of it, you could just start putting in all sorts of engine sounds and stuff into all different cars. So that's always cool. Always adds a little bit of realism to your game. And yeah, so let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe everybody, stay healthy. I will catch you on the flip side. Jeffrey Gamer is out.